Long Bay Regional Park is the most popular recreational destination in Auckland, with 1 million visitors per year. Historically, the Vaughan family bought 600 hectares at Long Bay. However, it was purchased in 1965 by Auckland City Council and developed as one of Auckland's first regional parks. Today, the Long Bay Regional Park is a popular reserve amongst Aucklanders. Come and join us as we explore. Long Bay Regional Park is easily accessible by public and private transport. There are frequent bus services that operate every 15 minutes between Auckland CBD and Long Bay. However, during our visit, we drove to Long Bay Regional Park, which takes us 30 minutes. The park joins Okura Marine Reserve. The Long Bay and Marine Reserve provide ideal location for safe swimming, kayaking, boating, picnic, children play area, and also provided educational opportunities. The park also contains historical sites such as Farm Homestead and World War II pillbox. During our trip, we interviewed a few visitors to see what motivated them and activities they conducted.
We're planning on going down to the beach and then probably go out for some lunch. That's it, yeah, nothing much.
So your first time here, right?
It's our first time.
Okay. So you think that in the future you will come back here again?
Yeah, I think I would come back here.
Why?
Because it's a nice place for the kids to play with. And they have fun. There's a beach down there and he likes playing in the sand and all. So it's a good experience.
It's a nice place, nice playground and nice view. I think it's quite good for some kids. Like they have really beautiful playground and they can ride around. So and
yeah. So you guys are enjoying?
Yeah, I think it's really good.
All right, that's fantastic.
There are two organizations that manage and control the Long Bay Regional Park. First, the land management is undertaken by the Auckland Council. The Auckland Council deploys a number of rangers for guarding the park. Rangers on site are available 7 days a week, whereby they patrol the area and enforce the no-take restrictions. Moreover, surveillance cameras were also installed to see movements of visitors around the park, particularly in managing the congestion. Second, the Department of Conservation manages the Okura Marine Reserve. The Department of Conservation takes control over the coastal habitats, including sandy beaches, rocky reefs, mangroves, and other flora and fauna. In addition to these two organizations, the Marine Education and Recreation Center, which is a non-profit organization, also plays an important role in raising environmental awareness for the Long Bay Regional Park. Although the Marine Education and Recreation Center is not involved in the park management, the organization is important as they offer environmental education and outdoor experiences for schools and other non-profitable groups. This is particularly important as they are creating awareness for the importance of coastlines through educational programs. The Auckland Council has also constructed boardwalks to avoid damaging the plants, spray, brush, as well as the pest control to prevent diseases and viruses, and a number of signboards have been put in place.
Long Bay Regional Park is owned by the Auckland Council and managed by the Auckland Council. It falls under the Northern Regional Parks team, of which we have a network of 9 regional parks. I'm pretty sure it's 9 regional parks from Long Bay North right up to Tapanui and to Archie Creek on the west coast. And this regional park, Long Bay, is the busiest in Auckland. We average about 9,000 vehicle movements through here a day, sort of number.
9,000.
And on a very busy day in the summer, we can have 10,000 people on the park. The park also adjoins the marine reserve.
Yep.
So the regional park goes down to the high water line, and after that, that's a dock-managed regional marine park. Well, the summer management and the control of the park in the summer is all about ensuring people are safe and they have room to move around. The traffic moves freely and safely. People aren't blocking other people in. There's no dangerous behaviour because the sheer volume of people dictate how our resources are spent, and that's really about people management and ensuring they have a safe space to enjoy themselves. In the shoulder seasons, which is autumn and spring, the visitor numbers are reduced, and in the winter reduced even further. So we get an opportunity to make enhancements to the parks, improve the roading, signage, landscaping, basically enhance the park. It's the time of the year that we get our projects done.
The kids that come, or the young people that come to MERC, our responsibility is to ensure that we are teaching about the responsibilities of every individual in New Zealand to look after the waterways. So not just the marine reserve, but coastal beaches in general, the waterways in general, and our main goal is pushing about rubbish. So we teach a lot. We have programs at MERC that the young people can partake in, and it's a teaching about the effects of rubbish, overfishing, the importance of looking after the marine reserve. So it's a big part of who we are, and because half of our activities are based on the water, we have a real responsibility to look after it.
There are a number of challenges that the Long Bay Regional Park has been facing. During holiday and fine weekend, the access to the park can be difficult. Car park congestion during peak season is a great concern, since visitors have to wait for hours before they can find parking. Most importantly, the development around the park presents serious challenges and risks to sensitive and ecological assets. The future of Long Bay Regional Park is yet to be decided. However, according to previous studies, this is the possible future. Currently, the proposed development is undergoing stage 1, where high-density houses are being constructed in close proximity to the park. The rural ambience is under threat of being destroyed from the proposed development of urbanization. As a result of construction on fragile soil, silt is discharged, which could have an impact on the landscape. During our trip, we interviewed a visitor walking on the beach who was concerned about silt mixed with sand. Most ecologically at risk is the Okura Marine Reserve. The runoff from the development will discharge toxic chemicals, which could have potential impact on the marine environment both during earthwork and after housing development. As a result of this, such sediment runoff can seriously damage the marine environment. The Long Bay Regional Park is considered to be safe for swimming. However, during our visit, we noticed just within a day from morning to afternoon there were public warning signs being put up as the water conditions were unsafe for visitors to swim in. Furthermore, we interviewed frequent visitors as they expressed their emotions regarding the urban development.
Yes, they should tear down all the houses that they're building in the hills and reinstate the farmland.
Yeah.
I just think it's a shame that they had to build right there. It was nice to have a green space.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So as long as they don't take any more green space, I'll be happy.
I think a lot of the beach now is I think there's a lot of silt mixed in with the sand, and I think the silt is coming from perhaps the new subdivisions. I don't know, but it just seems the sand is not as fine, and maybe it's got a little bit of mud and silt.
Based on our analysis from this project, we would like to propose some suggestions for better improvements. In order to reduce the car park congestion during summer season, we would like to suggest the Auckland Council should have road expansion for at least one entrance and at least one exit separately. If this doesn't work, The Auckland Council should introduce shuttle service at a minimum price during the summer season. At the same time, have on-board interpretive video program led by park rangers. And finally, introducing parking fee. First 2 hours is for free. After 2 hours, parking will be charged. This measure will be in place during the summertime. In order to minimize the environmental effect from the urbanization, we suggest the Ministry of Environment should introduce water quality monitoring measures for the new development plan to ensure the greywater from urbanization is harnessed before discharging into the sea. On the other hand, introduce plantation project to broad views of people seeing the development. Due to the construction for new urban development, green spaces have been replaced by design houses. For this reason, the Auckland Council should establish a plantation project to restore the green environment in collaboration with concerned stakeholders, such as Department of Conservation.
In the future, more green spaces might be taken to accommodate the increasing population. Therefore, we suggest policy should be reinforced to restrict any future plans of urbanization for not taking more green spaces because the area has high significance of natural and cultural value.
So what? I keep a stuffed kiwi on top of my drawer. Chuck my jandals on, fresh off the floor. Head outside to play some cricket with the bros. Cheer bro, have a drink out the hose. Cause the water's fresh everywhere. With 4 million tall, we don't need a share. Yeah, we are small. If you look at a map, you won't find us at all. Not part of Aussie, I've about had enough. This is Aotearoa, from Kaitaia to the
know
bluff.
What it feels like? We won the cuppa game. Big smile on my face. Looking for the taste. Trying to find that bitter taste. Got ID. The cops aren't on my case, but busy. You're looking quite uneasy. Irrelevant, kicking back, fishing away. Mowing lawns for the rest of the day. Beer is the pay, the Kiwi way. Planking like your life's just a game. Silver fern, black shirt. Mr. Whalen, sing that chorus again.
So what we chill out. So what we love cheap. We're just having fun. And drink at 18. So what there's no jobs. You can all go to Ozzy.